As students, how can you access Office 365? And so you can get it at microsoft.com. Then you go to Microsoft 365, the homepage, the Office product. Then you scroll down till the part where you see education. From there, when you click it, it will lead you to this page. Can you see it? So this page, it's basically tells you what you can do with Office 365 and how you can get it. So you just type your school email. That is mine. And then click get started. After that, so this page will just show you that you will choose whether you're a student or you're a teacher or what is your role in the school, or if you want to sign up your school for the first time. Then for me, I already have an account, so this will just show me. For you, it will be something different, like you've successfully signed in, or maybe your school isn't authorized. You can either create one for your school or email your school admin to create one for you. Yes. So I'll start with the view of the different Microsoft apps. So as you can see, there are very many. They're like, I'm not sure of the number, but what we are more used to is Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and Microsoft PowerPoint. So these are just the basic apps we use in our day-to-day life. Either we're making presentations, either we're creating an Excel, that we have data and we want to visualize our data, or we just want to edit our data or just filling our data, and Word for our school projects and everything. So with Office 365, you can get all this online. So I'll show you a demo of Microsoft PowerPoint, something interesting. So I can come to PowerPoint and create a new slide. I'm sorry, my laptop is not the best out there. So I can create a new file. Okay. Create. So you can create a slide from any of the templates you're given, or you can just add your own template. So let me show you something cool with Office. So let's say I want to talk about artificial intelligence, and yeah. So if I don't know how I want my slides to look. So I can go to the design and then design ideas. When I go to design ideas, it will give me different options as to how I can do my design. So there's this, because like you can see from here, these are like it's just something related to artificial intelligence. Yeah, so you can get different slide suggestion on how you can do it. And then the other thing it gives you is the capability of adding anything else. Like I use Camtasia as to record anything that I'm doing online. This is a Camtasia plugin. So you can just record your session. Yeah, I can just record my presentation with the adding that I've added. Then probably I want to exit. It's easy to add Camtasia. As a student partners, we're given free access to Camtasia. So it's actually very easy to add. Yeah. Sorry, I've already shown that demo. So we can go to something else. Are you guys still here? Hello?
Yes, we are.
Okay, thank you. So something else I want to talk about is Sway. Sway is, let's see, I'm not sure how to describe it, but here they describe, you just create interactive reports, something that it's interesting for someone to see. Like if you want to do your online CV, or you want to do a very beautiful presentation that is actually interactive, or just sharing your story. So for me, I created I'm using two different office accounts. This is my student partner, and then the other one is my student email. So when I'm switching between the different slides, don't worry. So I did a sway. Can go to sway.
Man, start now.
Then I can select the sway I created for my CV. So this is just basically a CV I created using sway. I did it like for just an hour or something. It's very interactive and very interesting. Yes. So this is the the template. I think I should have shown you guys the templates that I used. They're different. You can choose a template, or you can create your own from the start. So for me, I chose the CV artist template, and it just basically comes with different actions you can do and everything. So this is a way I did, and as you can see, this is the design that I've made. Like if I present, it will be just like this is me and my friends. We were doing a mentoring session, and this is me. Like it's just a story of myself. If I want to give you my CV, this is where you'll see it. So you can share it with anyone. So the different sections of the CV. The first part is just who am I, how can you reach me. Then my experience, what I've been able to achieve so far, the skills that I have. You see, you can actually add your pictures in. It actually makes it more authentic, and yeah. Then my schooling, what I've won. Then the best part that I liked about it is you can showcase your work. Like I'm a designer, so I mainly design for people and everything. So this, you can share your story, and at the end share your work. Okay, it's very interactive and very nice. So like down here you can see I have different posters that I've added. So like this is for the event I'm holding on Tuesday. This is I did a long time ago. Then yeah. So you can add different designs, and you can also add a video. I can't play this video now because it will take a lot of time to load. But that's just basically how Sway works. Any questions? Okay, since you have no questions, I'll
Yes, I
continue.
do.
Oh, yeah, continue.
Yes, are we recording the session? Because there's some people who wanted to join and they're saying they'll be late.
Oh, yeah, I'm
So
recording the
maybe,
session.
okay, that's great.
Yeah, it's being
Thank you.
recorded. Okay, thank you. So this is Sway. And then the next thing I want to talk about is Power Automate. So Power Automate, basically, it gives you the capability. You know, these boring things that we do, these boring tasks, like every day you have to check your email, every day you have to read through your tweets, check what is important, what is not. So with Power Automate, you can actually be able to sieve through the different activities you have and automate them. So for example, if you have your boss keeps texting you since you're moving online, let's say you have online classes you're doing. So since you're doing online classes, you might be receiving texts from your lecturers, emails from your lecturers. So it's easier to automate them and send them as text rather than waiting, rather than every hour you have to go check your email if something important has come. So as MSPs, we're using Power Automate to add people to our groups, to our Teams channel. So I did a small demo. Let me show you the demo. So this is my automate. So I can go to so you can create your own flows. You can choose from templates. There are actually very many templates you're given that you can choose from. So as MSPs, we created a simple tasks, a simple automatic way that someone can. We created a simple way that someone can be able. Created a simple way where you can. We created a simple way where you can actually automatically be added to our Teams platform. So let me show you the demo. So I don't have the best internet speed, so it will take a while to load. But basically, this is the flow we created. So let me go and edit. So we have the form that you can sign up. So this is the form that members use to sign up to join. This is a copy, so don't worry, it won't interfere with the others. So this is the form where you can add your name, your last name, institution, and everything when you want to join. Then after that, we give you a response. There's a response that you get when you sign in. Oh no, we get your details first. So after we get your details, we are able to add you to our Excel document. Let me open it. So we are able to add you to our Excel document. Like my name is the first one there. Then you can add someone else that way. Then after that, after you're added, we now send you an email. So the email is like, hey, thank you for your request to join, you will be added or something of the sort. Then after that, after you're added, after we get your response, someone has to now come to the Teams channel. Let me do this form first. So let's say my name is Bethany Jepchumba. Oh, sorry. That's my first name. Then this is my second name. Then I'm from JQuad and I'm in third year, I think. Female, and then my email. Let me use my personal email at gmail. Yeah. So I'll submit a form. I'll submit the form if I want to join. Then I can check my email. I can check my email for the email that you receive. So from there, let me refresh this. Oh yeah, you can see my name is added. So after adding your name to our form, you will get an email that is taking a while to load. It's not yet here. Let me I will check on the email in a while. So after you will get an email. It will be like, thank you for your request, blah blah blah. Then after that, we now, us as MSPs, someone must actually add you to our team. So we use this thing, it's called adaptive cards. I will explain on it more later. So this adaptive card, I created a team, a dummy team on Teams. So my teams, this is my demo team. So from from team requests, now you get a new onboarding task. So we need to onboard someone to the team. So MSPs, any of the MSPs has access to this. So they can add you, let's say, I don't know any MSP email other than mine. I'll just say I added myself. Let me use Jepchumba here. And I say I added my name. So what is my student partner email? This will be Bethany at studentpartner.com. Then new member added successfully, then I submit. After submitting, this is the card. It's a lot of JSON. So after submitting, the row will update, and also I will also get another email. You've ever gotten the email? Can't seem to find the emails. I'll check on the emails later. I don't know why they're not coming to my email. So after that, I also get another email that thank you you're now added. You've successfully been added to Microsoft Teams. So basically that's just the flow of how we add someone to Teams. Any questions so far? Or anyone who's like, wow, how did that happen? Okay. So since there's no one, I will continue. So I'll talk about the adaptive cards. This JSON translated to, already did that. It translated to a card here. So let me show you about adaptive cards. It's just a platform whereby you can add JSON and a few things in there, then it generates to you a design. So for instance, I can come and I can come to my flow, Control A, Control C, copy the whole thing. And when I come to the adaptive cards, this is how it looks. So I can come and copy paste my JSON here, Control G. Then it brings the card how it's supposed to look like. Can you guys see it? Hopefully, no one is responding. So this is how it looks, the card. So it's just adding JSON and being translated to a design that you want it to be. The good thing about adaptive cards is it is used by other platforms like Board Framework, Microsoft Teams, Outlook. So it's actually easy to integrate it to other platforms. It's not just for Outlook only. Yes, I think. Any other questions about Power Automate? If you have any question, feel free to ask. Oh yes, here's the email. I'm late, but it's here. So the email is, welcome to Microsoft Kenya Communities team. We've been successfully added by myself. Yeah, so that's just how easy it is to add or automate. So the next app I want to talk about is so in the power, there are 3 power apps in not power apps. There are 3 power. I can say power apps in power apps. Not sure. There are 3 power platforms, I think. So there's Power Apps, Power Automate, and Power BI. With Power Apps, you can actually build apps that people can actually use without writing too much code. So if you don't like writing code, you can actually build an app without knowing how to write code. Then Power BI is for your visualizations. Let me open. For instance, okay. Let me just open and let me open a new tab with Office 365. I want to show you a Power BI demo. It will take a while, but basically it's just for your visualization. And you don't really have to know how to code to be able to use these Power platforms. Just basic knowledge and logic. So it's just you to understand the basic simple things and learn how you can use it. So all apps, Power BI. The next thing I want to talk about will be Teams. So that will be the next thing I'm talking about. As Power BI is loading, we are basically on Teams. So that's a plus. So Teams is just a collaboration space where you can work with your friends, you can with your colleagues at work or even in school. You can share messages, you can share chats. It's really simple to use. You can record your meetings, you can hold your meetings. Yeah, and it's very simple to use. Yes, now this is a Power BI platform. So you can get data here, then add your data, and from your data, let's see. Let me show you one that I was able to do. I don't think I can do one from scratch at the moment. But from your data, you can actually be able to see insights. If you like, you're really into data science and data visualization, you can try using Power BI and see the benefits and how it can actually help you. Maybe this is the wrong one. So let's see this one. This I did with Power BI. So you don't really know how, you have to know how to code. I don't think. Oh, will I be able to? I'm not sure if I can be able to get a very good insight that I did. So you can get data from anywhere, either from files, from your database, from your services or the organization. You can actually, in all the Office 365 apps, you can actually, the apps you can add on to them. So they're not standalone, most of them, as you've noticed. Like for Automate depends on Microsoft Forms, depends on Excel, it depends whichever way you're working on it. So I don't think I can show you guys Power BI demo at the moment, but Teams, let me show you a Teams demo. So this is basically this is the different teams that you can be able to access. So this is basically our Kenya universities and clubs and societies, MSPs in Kenya. So here you can be able to see the charts, the different people are sharing. Then these are the different teams. We are now in Microsoft Evolve. So you can be able to, like right now you're having a call. I can go to the call and see everything that I need to. Then you can add files. You can see all the files that have been sent here. You can add different things. And also the good thing about Teams, you can use Word and PowerPoint when you're still in Teams. So the other thing I want to talk about is Microsoft Stream. So currently I'm doing a recording of the call, but the recording will come after the call. So I can show you the previous calls I've done. When we go to Microsoft Stream, very straightforward. So anyone who has any question? No. Okay. Yeah. So Microsoft Stream is basically a recording of your videos. You can edit your videos there. You can share with other people. It works with Microsoft Teams. So basically, or any other Microsoft app that you have that you need to record a video with. So basically, it's just you viewing your videos, sharing them to various people, being able to edit. You can also create your own videos. You can create a live event. You can upload your videos here. And you can also see videos from other groups and channels. So for instance, let me show you the content that I have. Let's see. You can go to my videos. And I recorded the session we had on Tuesday. So from this video, it gives me the power to actually edit, to share with others, stream the video, to update any details. And also if I want to share to a group, I can share it. So there are different things you can do with Microsoft Stream. Also I get access from, if I'm in Teams, if I have an account in Teams, like for me, for student partners, you can be able to get access to other videos that have been shared here. Like for instance, there's a session that was done 2 weeks ago, Introduction to Azure, VMs and Cognitive Services. And then the all hands call also. All hands call is just basically the call for everyone to be acquainted with the program and everything. You can get all of them here. So the other thing I want to talk about is dynamics. So Dynamics 365. So here I'll just show you guys a demo. I won't. So apparently my PC has an error. Basically, it's how UNICEF is using Dynamics 365 to be able to make their decisions, to be able to help the children out there. So let me share the link to the video. So that's basically all I had about Dynamics 365, because I didn't want to bore you all with details of how it works, because at the end of I think I've shared so much. So the next thing I want to talk about is Sharepoint. So Sharepoint is basically how you can now share your work, how you can communicate between teams, not teams, but how you can communicate between members working in an organization. So let me show you a demo of how SharePoint works. So basically in SharePoint, you can be able to create a site. For instance, if I want to share what I've been doing with my colleagues, I can actually create a site for it. So most of these are just groups, what have been shared in groups, the different PowerPoints, the sessions that have been shared. But now the fun thing that I found with SharePoint was when you create your own site, you can actually create a site and choose the type of site you want. So me, I want a communication site. Then choose the design you want the site to be like. So it can be a showcase like this one. It can be a topical one that focuses on different topics. So I think I'll go with showcase. Then let's say we did a project on agriculture. So I'll write agriculture project. Demo. So it will generate an address for me. So like http studentpartners.sharepoint.com /site/agriculture demo. So description is we worked on an agricultural project and want to share the demo. And want to share the demo. So from there, it takes a while and then it creating the site. So it will take a few seconds depending on your connectivity. Then yeah, I've made my site. So now I can come and edit it. So like here I can see, let's say the name of the site was so I can edit the layers, maybe just want one layer or two layers, or I want tiles. You can edit how you want it to look like. Then I can edit the individual slide. Wow, it's giving me a hard time to edit. So I can just add things, edit, and be able to share my findings, the project I've done with my group. Oh yeah, I can edit the details here. So the title is Make an Impression. So I can change the title to Agriculture is the backbone of our society. Is our backbone. Then probably I can change the image. I can just change different things to the site and share to my group. They can be able to see what we did, to learn about our project. Yeah, basically that's what you can do. So then I can save my change. My changes are being saved automatically. So when I republish it, it will be agriculture is our backbone, share your strategy, then can have the gallery down there. You can use different pictures. Maybe this will be pictures of how you guys were working on the project, or a demo of how you guys envision the project, something of that sort. So any questions from there? Anyone with any question? Okay, so I'll continue to the Outlook. Outlook is the email service we use. So let me open my Outlook. So with Outlook, you can be able to have a calendar and your tasks, like your to-do list and everything. So the thing I like about Outlook is it's very simple, and instead of putting your email in groups of, I don't know, promotions, important, it's just really straightforward. It's either focus messages or others. Others, I think, include the messages I get from teams or the promotional messages that I'm not really keen on following most of the time. Like here, you can see got a reminder. Don't know where it's coming this time, but then you can be able to have your to-do list, your tasks. So this is my calendar, then the to-do. So I can be able to check my tasks and to add tasks, to check what I have to do, and then to view my calendar and see if the tasks are able to squeeze in that day. Yeah. What else? So the other thing I can talk about are Dynamics 365. I'll share the video. Delve is basically, let me just show you guys. It's when there's a lot of information being shared in Teams, and probably I wouldn't be able to, if I go to every channel every day, I'll just get exhausted. So Delve just makes what is important. Like it schedules my whatever people have shared to me, the people I talk to most. It just schedules everything into one place, and I can be able to access what I've been opening recently. It's just, I can say Delve is just your organizer. And lastly, OneDrive is to store your data on the cloud. If you have files you need to store on the cloud, if you have pictures, if you have anything. The good thing with OneDrive is it can sync to your laptop. So the good thing with basically Office products is it can sync to both your laptop and your phone. So like in my phone, when I'm using Microsoft Launcher, so the first thing I see when I go to my Microsoft Launcher, I can customize it in any way I want. So there's this, I don't know how to say it, but there's this place where there's the home. Then when you swipe to your left, it gives me basically the weather, tasks that I'm to do that day, my screen time, and these tasks are synchronized. Whether I set a task in my laptop or I set a task in my phone, they'll be synchronized. So I'll be able to see both of them at the same time. Like it will be easier for me. Planner is now a way where you can, with Planner, you can be able to, With Planner, you can be able to organize your plans. Like if you want to have a list of tasks you're doing, you can be able to form different, how can I say, different categories of your plans. So for instance, we were planning .NET Conf. So when we were planning .NET Conf, we had the to do, and then you can add a new bucket. So these are buckets. So we can add a new bucket. So we can say the bucket is done. And you can add your tasks there. So to do, you can, when I add a task here, I can assign it to someone in my organization or to just an email anywhere. So I can enter the task, details, when it's due, and then assign it to someone. So you can create new plans. You can create different plans of different things that you want to cover. What else have I not yet covered? So with Planner, it's a simple way to just plan your work. Now with Yammer is like a social media for your co-workers. You can post your things. This basically social media for work. Then I like Whiteboard because it's whenever you're doing a presentation and you don't know how to explain what you're saying, you can be able to actually draw it. Whiteboard it is connected to Teams. Let me go to Teams. Okay. Sorry, my laptop is experiencing issues. So you can go to Teams and add a whiteboard. Maybe if I stop sharing, then I can add it. But basically with whiteboard, you can be able to draw your point, explain what you want to do. Oh yeah. It's because I'm sharing my screen, so I can't share a whiteboard and also share a screen at the same time. So basically whiteboard, you can be able to draw, you can be able to write. Those people who like writing, anything, whatever you want to do with whiteboard. So the other, oh yeah, I forgot to talk about OneNote. I really like OneNote. And I'll see, I don't know how many times I'll repeat it, but the beauty of Office 365 is you can sync it to all your apps. Can you guys see whiteboard? I'm sorry, my laptop may hang, so I'll check up on that. But with Microsoft, you can be able to sync your code, your laptop and your phone together. So with let's see, can you guys see whiteboard? Let me reshare my screen. Can you guys see it? Oh yeah, thank you. So you can create a whiteboard and so you can just choose a pen, decide to write like we are, pardon me for my bad handwriting, we are glow. I hope this is the spelling of glorious. So you can be able to write. I don't think I can write so well with my mouse pad, but yes, you can be able to write. The rest are there. Just simple how you can do it. The different pens, different shades, whichever way. So you can be able to demonstrate what you're saying to your teammates using whiteboard. So the other app I wanted to show you guys was OneNote. So with OneNote, oh yeah. With OneNote, you can sync your notes wherever you are in your phone, in your laptop. So it's easier to take notes. So I can create a new notebook. Let's say Office 365. Then I create the notebook. Or I can also access my previous notebooks, what I already have. So with Office Oh, and the other good thing about OneNote is you can link more than one account. It's not a must for it to be your Microsoft account only. You can link it with others. So you can create different sections in the notebook. So wow. So Office 365 can create different you can create different sections here. So I can add a section, probably Sway. Then with Sway, I can also add a page. So a notebook is like, it's just like your notebook. So you can add a new notebook. You have a physical notebook. Picture that. So in that physical notebook, you have different sections in that notebook. So maybe in Office 365, I have PowerPoint, Sway, Word. Then in those different sections, I have different pages. So this is just a recreation of the normal notebook. So I can say capabilities. And after that, now I can type. So I can type something there. Then the other good thing about this, I can type that note there. Then I can type another note on the same page, like a normal notebook, how you use your notebook. You can have more than, yes, you're talking about the capabilities, but maybe you can say the better capabilities, worst capabilities. So you can create different things when you're creating it. And when you link, you copy a link, for instance. Let me go back to my notebook. So when I copy a link here, I'm not sure, it depends on your settings. So I can copy a link, and if it had an image, it will show me the image. If it was a link of something, it will show me. Even if I copy like what is Office 365, and I try pasting it to my notebook. Notebook. I try pasting this is, so it depends on your setting. So if I copied this, and according to my settings, I could be able to, I allow when I copy something, it gives me the link of where I copied it. At the end of the notes, it will show you the link that you copied from. Yeah, I think that's all about Microsoft 365. The other good thing about Microsoft, the last thing, is the last thing about Office 365 is the fact that you can also add other apps to your Office 365, like Azure Notebooks. It's not here. Okay. So with Office 365, you can add other apps in your, you can be able to link with other apps in your Office 365, other than the apps Office 365 is giving you. You can be able to link others like Azure Notebooks, your calendar. No, these are still part of Office 365. Oh yeah, like Kahoot, like Azure Notebooks, Louise. Yes, these are Office products, but they're not really part of Office 365. Tribute Mentor, where you can interact with a mentor. Yeah, I think that's all I had to share. So in case you have any questions, feel free to ask. Any questions? Okay, so I'll give the meeting over to Julia or Ayan.
Thank you guys for attending this beautiful session. Bethany, you've learned so much. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise, knowledge on this. Maybe if you can have questions, who has any question? We would love to play a game after this. Like, I'll give instructions. So who has any questions? Who has any question? Julia, do you have anything to say?
Nope, I have nothing to say.
Can we now play Kahoot? Can you give us instructions on what we should do?
Yes, we can now play Kahoot. So, thank you, Bethany, for that wonderful talk on the capabilities of O365. So I believe we've all learned a lot. So next we're going to play a game. We have a game set up for you. I believe that most of us, if not all of us, have played Kahoot before. So maybe using your phone or any other device you have, just type on your browser, just type kahoot.it. And I will share the game ID with you. If you've not played this, do not worry. It is very easy, a few steps and you'll be in. So just go to your browser and type in kahoot.it, and I will be sharing the game ID with you. So actually, let me just share my screen. So I hope you can all see the game ID. You can use the app if you have it. You can use the app if you have it. So I'm hoping to see you all joining the game. So, yeah, thank you, Dakwala. We only have one player, so guys, please feel free to join in.
Pardon,
So we're basically going to have a few questions from today's session, just about like 15 questions and just general knowledge about Microsoft. So, yeah. Kindly join in.
Let's see. Afandi, are you joining? Nicholas? Okay.
So guys, we only have three players. Okay.
3, 5.
Anyone else?
I can't see Najma there.
Yes, Najma, kindly just join in the game. I hope that is you.
Kairu, where are you?
Six players. So
Okay,
Ayan, will you be participating yourself?
Yeah, my name is Ligament.
Oh, all right. Okay, so I hope everyone who was to join us joined in. You can just play. Is it
Just a
okay to
minute.
start?
Just a minute.
All right. Yeah, we can see you, Lucy. So the trick to this game is answering the questions as fast as you can. So yeah, in as much as we have like a time limit of 20 seconds, just try and answer as fast as you can so that you can win.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay, so I believe we can start now. Ayan, is it okay if we start?
Yeah, it's totally okay.
Okay, so we are 7 players. So let's see. So time is up. Okay. So Pikachu is that, I believe that is Bethany in the top. Next question. Yep. 20 seconds. Five seconds. Time's up. Dakvala. Thank you. So we have 10 seconds for this question. Dakvala is still leading, so let's try and beat this person. Five seconds. We have 20 seconds for that. Five. Bethany is still on the top. So I believe I have 10 seconds for this question. Oh, 20. Okay. So the answer is true to that question. Mm-hmm. 27 GB. Yeah, that is correct. Bethany is still on the top. Dynamics 365. So this is a question from last sessions. On Friday we had a session, so yeah, this is a question from them. This is a general question about Microsoft. 2 seconds. Okay. True or false? So GitHub is a Microsoft product. Time's up. So we have 3 questions to go. Second last question. Ten seconds. Two seconds. Okay, on to the last question. 20 seconds. So 6 seconds. We should all get that right. Oh, someone missed it. Okay, so let's see the winners. We have Dakwala as a winner, then Pikachu, and Ayan, we see you there. Yeah, thank you all for playing. I hope you learned a thing or two. Yep. So yeah, thank you all for playing the game, and I hope you've learned a lot. So I will give the program back to Ayan to maybe finish off the event for us.
I'll allow one of our please pardon the dogs which are barking behind me. Okay. Cairo would like to.
Ayan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
So in case you have any question, just feel free to ask. You can just unmute and ask. Anyone with any question? Okay, so Ayan, I think you can finish off the session.
Okay. If there's no question, I'd like to say thank you to all of us for attending this. I'd like to choose one of the participants to
Okay,
give
so if
a
we
vote
don't
of thanks.
have any more questions, I think that's it for today. I hope you've learned a lot about Microsoft Office 365. So if you're yet to use, so yeah, you can start using and it will make your work a lot easier. So yeah, that's it from me. Thank you all for joining in. And I guess we'll see you in our next event.